get back from Winco in time, I need to be in Potter's room for a science meeting.
Okay.
Hey, help yourself to those, Jamie.
Kind what?
Help yourself. We did breakfast for Mr. Bunn this morning.
That's nice. I have one more question for you.
Sure.
Sorry.
You're fine.
When you're graphing, yesterday we did the graphing, but they were in y equals mx plus b. What if they're not in y equals mx plus b?
You have to remember to move it across the equal sign.
Okay, so then it would be, but if it goes across the equal sign, it has to be negative, right?
Well, if it's negative, then it's positive. It's just like one-step equations.
Okay.
You change the sign regardless of what it is.
Okay.
And then you divide at the end.
Okay, can we do one of those?
Yes. So if it's in standard form, yeah, go ahead. I have them on my, actually, you want to pick one of those?
Okay.
Those are elimination, but we can still graph it.
Okay.
Sorry.
So this is not y equals mx plus b. I have all these worked out, but I guess I'll move over here.
No, we can erase it. We did a fraction thing this morning. Now they get 10 minutes free time, so Diane and I can put some peace. When you do an activity, I read the directions and they had to color the fractions that I read from the board. Guess who had a hard time with it?
Everyone?
Only Francisco. Everybody else did great.
Yeah, Ricardo's is great.
Yesterday,
Too.
I sent Arredondo to the office. He was.
Oh, Diane yelled at him
Oh
yesterday.
my gosh.
Well, he
was
got in trouble
awful.
here. Did he go to you after?
Yeah, and then he was horrible.
Diane, why did he get in trouble in here yesterday? He was just being a little turkey.
Yeah, he was right.
Yeah,
they were horrible when they came in.
I told him to do something and he refused to do it.
He did. I remember.
Oh, I told him to come and he
Eris, we are talking.
He refused to come, and so then I'm like, okay. So I grabbed the phone. I'm like, do I need to call someone to come get you? And then he got up to come with me to go to the office. And Machado was so busy yesterday. I had like parents in there, so I put him in the library to do his work. And then I came and got him 2 periods later.
I told him yesterday, I said, one more mess up, you're gonna get on that phone and call your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's do that today if he's a turd because he's been really bad.
He just got here. We were looking for him because Kelly swore she saw him this morning. She said she swore she saw him, so I went to the office. I'm like, he didn't come to class. Well, he strolled in at 8 o'clock. I don't know where he came from.
It wouldn't surprise me. He's becoming that way. So he was probably hiding somewhere.
Probably.
Okay, go ahead. Which one do you want to do?
Okay, doesn't matter, whichever one. One?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so, I -19 and -1. Well, this one's easy, right? To do elimination.
If you do elimination, absolutely. But if we're going to graph it, we got to put it into y equals mx plus b.
Okay, so if we're graphing this one, the y has to be first.
Yep, and it's already on the left, so you don't need to move it. What do you need to move? Okay.
So -7y, so y equals, so negative, so it's got to be 4, positive 4. X plus 13.
That's it. That's it? Well, now you got to get rid of this by what? This is multiplication, so you need to divide everything by -7. Okay. And so you're going to have ugly fractions. When it's graphing, you normally won't end up with a fraction, but because you wanted to see this, so you just divide. And then here's your y alone. -4/7x, which is fine for slope, minus 13/7. Okay, you typically don't want a fraction here when you're graphing.
Yeah.
But this is called standard form. This is slope-intercept form.
So how would you graph this? If you're doing the.
I would put it into a decimal. You can't graph a fraction very easily.
Okay.
But typically when it's graphing, you won't have a fraction there. Okay. But check with Sleeper. I don't know if she changes it to a decimal. I don't do fractions for graphing ever.
I think she has a sub today.
Yes, she does.
Do you know who the sub is?
I don't.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see anybody still through there this morning.
Okay.
But yeah, just practice this. This is what our guys have really hard time with getting it from here to here. I don't know why.
I saw
It's like a
Pompadour
two-step
scroll
equation.
down there.
I did too. Is that might have been where he was going? But I mean, it's everything we've already done.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think it's just a lot with all three things. Like if we just did one thing, but when they're trying to learn, I guess
I
we
know
don't
we're
have
doing
time.
3 things.
I guess we
right
don't have
now.
time to just like to keep doing one.
We're throwing in the towel. My guys are done. We went back to plugging in y equals 2 into an equation because they couldn't do an equation into an equation.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I can understand that. I mean, I can't imagine doing this when I was that age.
I know.
We were a math person, but see, if you're not a math person,
True, I get that.
I didn't
Diane
learn
hates
this
them.
until like high school. Like
It
I
is,
wasn't
this is
learning
10th grade.
Yeah.
This is 10th grade.
I don't think in 7th or 8th grade I would become a really good teacher.
So I understand, but, you know, that's common core, this is what we have to do, and it sucks.
Yeah, I know.
So, but anyways, those pastries out there, and there's lots of ciders, so Diane picked everything up for me this morning.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, it was really nice.
She texted me last night.
Because I was here for the board meeting,
Yeah.
and then Kirk, Mr. Carroll says, wouldn't it be nice to do breakfast for Mr. Bond? And I'm like, yeah, like Thursday. And he goes, well, I'm out Thursday. And I'm like, well, I'm out Friday, so today was the only day. I was not gonna go to the store at 8 o'clock last night, because I hadn't been home.
Yeah.
So I texted her and everybody, and I'm like, can you please bring in breakfast for Mr. Bond?
Larry goes, doesn't she live by any stores?
No, and my Target's not open in the morning. Target doesn't
No,
open
it
that
doesn't
early.
open.
Our Target opens at 6 a.m. I'll bet yours
Really?
does too.
I will have to check. Roger says it's not open.
Ours opens at 6.
Yesterday we had, during 6th period, we had Arredondo that was out, and we had Jordan under the desk having